Hi everyone, I'm Zia from the Awkward Brown Girls, and today I decided to film a what's in my bag but for back to school. I am not gonna be going back to school right now. I graduated last year of May, so this is my second September that I won't be going back to school, which is so crazy to me. Like, it's been over a whole year that I haven't been in school, and it's like crazy. But anyway, so let me just get right into it. I had brought my school bag that I used to use when I went to college. This is also the backpack that Dola in my first video for YouTube, we did a what's in our bag, but that was literally what was in my bag when I was in school as well. But I just think that these are just tips or just items that you can use throughout your whole school journey, whether you're in middle school to grad school. I feel like certain items that I'm going to show is just kind of common sense, and sometimes we just kind of forget it. So if you want to use this video as a little checklist for you, that'd be cool. So the backpack that I have is the JanSport in Plum, I believe. So let's open this baby up. What should I start off with? Alright, so the first item in my bag that I'm going to take out is this pencil case. Let me just begin to tell you why I think a pencil case is important. I think staying organized is really such a key factor for school and life in general. I just really like this mesh one, and I don't have a preference. I literally just picked this up because I saw it at Staples. I've had this pencil case for maybe 7 years now. I used it in high school, so I've had this for a really long time. I've seen better days. So I'm just going to show you what's in my pencil case. I have highlighters, I have pens, I have pencils, and then I have these all fell out, but these are just, you know, those like sticky post-it note thingies where if you're reading something or you're trying to bookmark something, you can just stick these on to the corner of your page so you can easily find it. So, and I do have a roll of tape, you never know. I did have a small stapler in here that I took out, and I don't know where I put it, but that's another pen. I have this little thing that my friend made me, and I just keep it with me because I think it's so cute. I've had this for like, I don't know, also 6 or 7 years. I also have a USB, and I'm going to get into how important it is to have a USB in just a second. Highlighters are very important as well. When you're studying or when you're writing an essay, you're going to appreciate it so much that you have highlighted certain facts. So just make life easier on yourself. So let me tell you the story of my USB. So I had a 10-page paper due, and which was due in like 20 minutes or something. Like I was finishing it up, and I had the class right after. So I was in the college library, and I was literally like panicking. The internet wasn't working, and I couldn't email myself the essay, and I couldn't like email it to myself so I can print it basically. And I was just like wanting to pull out my hair, and then I remembered that I had my USB with me. So I got to put my essay and all the documents that I had that I was working on onto my USB, transfer it to another computer, and eventually print out my essay. So this has been so helpful. This is just something for home. So this is not something that's in my bag right now, but I just wanted to mention it, and they're just basically packs of pencils and pens. I just think it's economical to just have packs of pens and pencils at home, just ready for you when, you know, you end up losing your pens and pencils, which, you know, may happen very frequently. Unless you are one of those people who like to buy like pens, certain specific pens, or just really like to buy pens that are pretty and all that stuff, you know, then you don't really need this, I guess, but I feel like it's just good to have at home. So the other item that is in my bag is this notebook. And I'm just gonna quickly mention why I love this notebook specifically. This is by Mead, but 5-Star makes them as well. But I think subject notebooks are great to have. I just feel like it's just less to carry. I used to have like two to three classes in one day. Instead of having like, I don't know, like 5 different notebooks in my bag and having to take them in and out of my bag, I just felt like just get a subject notebook and you'll be good. It'll be easier for you to carry, and then you'll just have your notes all organized in here. I remember my last semester I only had like 3 classes, so I only had like 3 subjects for it. So I just, this is a fairly thinner book that I carried. I love these notebooks. They don't fall apart on me, which is important because I can't deal with binders. They're so big and bulky, and your college desk is literally like half of this almost. And it allows you to open your book and fold the notebook in half. So it's, I think it's just convenient. And I've used this same notebook for maybe a whole year, and it's stuck around, toughed it out. And another thing about these, you can put loose leaf paper in it like a binder. So if you're running out of pages, you don't have to buy another notebook. Okay, so the next thing on my list is a makeup bag. And this makeup bag has really been kind of a lifesaver. I didn't carry makeup with me like that to school. What I would have in here is like a lipstick or some lipstick options, and sometimes I would have like extra mascara with me, and then I'll just carry a face powder that I use to blot my face throughout the day because I have very oily skin. And right now I have the NYX HD finishing powder, and I really like this. It's just a translucent powder, no color, so it's not gonna kick you up and stuff. And then I just have this kabuki brush, which I think is really neat. It's by EcoTools and it's retractable. It doesn't get dirty. It's not going to be an open brush in your bag, and you can just like close that and just put it in your bag. It's nice and compact. And then I would just have a mirror. I have hand sanitizer. I have Tide to Go. I have Band-Aids. I have, that time of the month things. And I have scrunchies. I have, pills. Like, I think these are just some ibuprofen for cramps and headaches, girl stuff. I have like this right here, which I put some Q-tips and bobby pins and stuff. So many things in here. I need these all the time. I feel like the minute I started to implement a makeup bag into my everyday bag, into my school bag, my life just got easier. I always knew where every product was, and I didn't have to rummage through my bag for like a good 5 minutes trying to find like my Tide to Go pen or something. Let's open the front compartment where I have just my wallet, and then I have my keys and this right here, which is very important. I mentioned this in our first what's in my bag video, and I just will continue to talk about how important I think it is to have a moleskin planner, not a moleskin planner, how important it is to have a planner. I just think planners have really been one of the things that have made me so much more organized, and I will say I have the worst memory, so I tend to forget a lot of things that I'm supposed to do, things that are due, like projects and all this stuff, due dates especially. So I just find it smart to just have a planner that allows you to jot down what you need to. I make a lot of lists. Like, I think usually on Sundays I will make a list of what I have to do throughout the week, and it just has been helpful to me. I make lists very frequently. I already have like one for next year ready to go because I cannot live without these. The other item in my bag has to be my water bottle. The bottle that I have is by Clean Canteen, and it's this like yellowish orange color. Why am I describing the color? Obviously you can see what color it is, and it's definitely not yellowish orange. I'm pretty sure it's just yellow. Anyway, I just think it's smart to have a water bottle. Not only are you helping the environment, but you're also helping your wallet. So one other thing that I would carry with me are snacks. I don't have any snacks to show right now, but I like those Nature Valley bars and like Big Newtons and all that stuff. Welch's fruit snacks, like any just small snacks, I feel like just would help me throughout the day. I would go to Costco or BJ's and just get like a pack of snacks. A lot of the times my days would start at 9 a.m. and it would end at 8 p.m. And so I didn't want to keep on purchasing meals because, well, that's expensive. And so just having a few snacks here and there to curb my appetite until I can have lunch or dinner was really helpful. So I think that's pretty much all that I have. No. Okay, so I have one more thing. Yes, one more thing that I want to mention. And this is a site that I used often, and it's called Prezi, and it's a presentation website. It's for class presentations, and I've literally used Prezi consistently for all of my class projects for 3 years, like the last 3 years of my college life. I just find it so fun. Like, just go on Prezi.com and click around and you'll see what it's about. And it allows you to customize your presentation. When I used to just make PowerPoint presentations, I feel like it was so boring. I just didn't have fun making them, first of all, and it was just like very bland when I would present. And I feel like with Prezi, it gives you a little bit more creativity and you can play around with it. And almost all the time, like every time I use Prezi, before, you know, a lot of people started finding out about it, I remember at the beginning when I started using it, everybody was just like, oh, wow, what is that? They were so impressed that I would just be there fumbling with words and not saying sentences coherently, and I would just stutter and nobody would notice. That was amazing. Like, everybody was so distracted by my presentation that they wouldn't realize how awful I was at presenting. Yeah, so it's free. I'm pretty sure it's a lot more well known than when it was when I was in college. Oh my god, that makes me sound like I'm sounding like I went to college like 30 years ago. So yeah, I hope this video was helpful, and that's basically what I have to say. You can follow me on Instagram at CSMU to see what I'm up to, and I will see you in another video. Bye!